the last video, I was talking about disruptions of Qi through the meridian system. So let's have another little chat about that. Hi, I'm Joan Brown. I'm a Shaolin Qigong instructor. I'm a Tai Chi Chuan instructor, Louise Hay teacher of You Can Heal Your Life, and a former psychiatric nurse. Now remember the last time I told you that in deep meditation, the old Chinese masters could see these pathways running through the body. And these pathways are open pathways. They go through the organs, but they also go out the extremities, out the arms and down the legs as well. Actually, the leg meridians are big and they wind around. Often you might see in books the meridian system just going straight. These pathways wind around everything, just like a river. And through these pathways, we have Qi flowing. When there's an interruption or a disruption of the Qi flowing, this causes issues in the body. So the issues can be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. So I'll give you a few examples. So a physical disruption of Qi can happen when the body is quite tense. Now you can all check yourselves where you're holding tension, even just watching this. If your legs crossed, you're holding tension. So, but stress is the main culprit for causing tension in the body. And you can imagine all over the world how many people are stressed. So that will cause a disruption of Qi and may lead to a physical illness. Hits, if you get hit, that can cause a disruption of Qi because it blocks it. And falls. So if you fall and hurt yourself, it will cause a disruption of Qi in that area. If you break something, of course, it causes a disruption of Qi there as well. It can also cause an emotional blockage because, especially with older people, when they fall, they find it very hard to walk on their own again because the fear is there. The fear of falling. A mental blockage may surprise you. A mental blockage is doubt. Okay? So doubts, when we're having any doubts, it's sort of a mental blockage. If you're doing anything, whatever it is, to heal yourself, but you doubt that you can get well, that's a mental blockage. Manifesting anything that you feel you can't manifest, that's a mental blockage as well. And just on manifesting, if you want to manifest something, always ask for your higher good. That's an important thing. Because sometimes we can get things that might not be for our highest good. An emotional disruption of Qi is all the negative emotions. And all those emotions are fine. It's when they become too much for the person. So you have sadness and grief, anger, anxiety and dread, worry and fear. So all of those are okay. Probably a 2-year-old is my example to my classes. A 2-year-old goes through most of those emotions every single day, but they let them go. We go through it and we tell all our friends. We put it probably on social media as well. So we are really good at holding on to stuff. So let it go. If you have any sense, let it go as best you can. With grief, of course, there is, it's good to grieve, but it's when it becomes too much for the person or goes on too long. That's actually a disruption of Qi in itself. And then you have the spiritual blockages or disruptions. So a spiritual blockage is a negative thought or an evil. An evil might be a strong word for it, but when you're wishing harm on somebody or you're gossiping about somebody, that's not good for you spiritually. So try and not do that. It's not easy not to do that, but try and not do that. So there are some of the problems that arise when we have a disruption of Qi. Now, I hope that was helpful. If you want to leave any comments or if you want to ask any questions, I'm always happy to answer questions if I can. If I can't, I will tell you. And again, please keep the comments very respectful. Shaolin teachings is all about respect. Respect the master is the very first Shaolin law. So we'll carry that on here as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So until then, many, many sudden joys to you all. Take care.